The Right to Know campaign is calling on members of the public to ensure that the Protection of State Information Bill doesn't see the light of day, and the Higher Education and Training Minister says billions of rands allocated to the SETAs have not achieved the desired results. Ambusisiwa Khatebe with the latest news update. The Right to Know campaign is calling on members of the public to ensure that the Protection of State Information Bill doesn't see the light of day. Members of the campaign were this morning protesting outside the ANC's headquarters in central Johannesburg in opposition to the bill. They were joined by members of the public from all walks of life. Among those who protested was Professor of Journalism and Media Studies at Wits, Anton Harbour.
It is a Black Tuesday. It is a sad Tuesday if the bill goes through, there's no doubt. It's a big step backwards. The fight doesn't stop. Investigative journalism will continue. It'll become tougher. It'll become riskier. But nobody's going to give up that fight.
Meanwhile, a small group of picketers have gathered outside the ANC's offices in Pretoria in protest over the Protection of State Information Bill. Picketers, mostly wearing black with sellotape across their mouths, carried placards with slogans in opposition of the bill. Passing motorists and pedestrians were handed pamphlets by campaigners from anti-bill lobby group Right to Know. A handful of people carrying placards reading "Stop the Secrecy Bill" and wearing red T-shirts have demonstrated also to mark Black Tuesday outside Hector Peterson Square in Orlando, West Soweto. The group supporting the campaign against the Protection of State Information Bill sang struggle songs as a few passing taxis hooted as if to question what the protest was about. Journalists dressed in black also arrived at the square for the demonstration. 2 pedestrians have died after being hit by a car on the bluff in Durban. Police spokesperson Vincent Mdunge says it appears the driver lost control of the vehicle due to speeding. The car hit the pedestrians before crashing into another vehicle. Mdunge says the driver has been charged with 2 counts of culpable homicide.
The driver of a grey Polo Classic motor vehicle was driving in a considerable high speed, lost control over the car, and the car collided with 2 pedestrians who were both confirmed to have died instantly at the scene, and further collided another car, and there were no further injuries on the other occupants of the other car.
And lastly, Higher Education and Training Minister Bladen Zimande says billions of rands allocated to the SETAs since their establishment in 2000 have not achieved the desired results. Zimande has been visiting provinces to discuss the National Skills Development Strategy.
Much as a few SETAs here and there might have made some impact, but overall we feel that the money that has been invested by government since the establishment of the SETAs in 2000, which amounts to 23 billion rands if you add the amount from year 2000 to this current financial year, has actually not made the kind of impact that it should be making. That's a lot of money to actually begin to make a real impact.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.